Hi guys, this is Jerry, welcome to the channel. This is another new product from MG, and this is the MG ZS EV long range in New Zealand market. So this particular vehicle has just been introduced about 1 month ago, and this is the first demonstrator we have just got in the showroom. So if you're familiar with the ZS range for New Zealand and Australian market, you'll be looking at this car and it looks similar basically. There's only gonna be a couple minor differences between this and the standard range Essence, which is the highest spec. So yeah, I'll cover all the details of the walk around for the vehicle today. And if you're looking to purchase one of these in New Zealand, make sure you contact me. My name is Jerry, I work for Abbott. We have 2 dealerships, one is in Ormston and one is in Pukekohe. So first thing, I will quickly explain the differences between this and the standard range Essence. So there's only minor differences here and there. So first major difference is the battery. So the battery has been increased on this vehicle to a 70 kilowatt hour battery that offers around 440 kilometers of the WLTP range compared to the 320k offered on the standard range, which is the 50.6 kilowatts version. So that's the major differences why this car is expensive. On the weight, this is only about 10 kilograms heavier than the standard one. That means the battery consumption, all that is going to be similar. And then this one has added the privacy glass at the back, as you can see, where this is the first time MG New Zealand has done privacy glass on MG specific, MG factory basically, plus privacy glass at the rear windscreen. So obviously that's quite handy for hot summer like this. And in terms of the driving, the vehicle comes with the exactly same drivetrain, but the power itself has been detuned. So the standard range has a 130 kilowatts motor, 280 newton meters, where the higher spec, this long range, is now coming with a 115 kilowatts of motor plus a 280 newton meters. So the newton meters or torque didn't change, only the kilowatts has a small change. That results a slightly slower 0 to 100k performance, but in terms of real world driving, it's very hard to notice the difference, to be fair, between each of them. So I would say driving experience is going to be similar, where the EV, the battery consumption is going to be similar as well in terms of the efficiency. Another details that's not mentioned in the brochure or anything like that is actually about charging function. We get asked about these questions a lot. So if you go into the charging settings on the standard range, under the charging setting, you won't be able to change the charging to a certain percentage, which is the feature that's missing on the standard range. And then on the higher spec, you are now able to change that charging settings to 50% all the way to 100% if you wish. That means you plug at home, it's not only going to reach 80% or something like that, if that's the case. So that's a small feature change. And also along with that, on your MG iSmart app, which is your connectivity on your iPhone or Android smartphones, you will be able to select different charging rate as well, or charging percentage as well. Again, that's not something available on the MG ZS EV Essence in the standard range, or even the Excite in the standard range, which leads another thing, the battery itself. So this particular vehicle comes with the sort of traditional technology, not old technology, but traditional technology, just standard lithium-ion battery, where the standard range, which is the 50 kilowatt hour range, come with a slightly more premium product, which is called LFP battery. So that's arguably a little bit better in terms of its durability or anything like that in theory. That's why it's also not offered in the charging to percentage, but it's just what it is for this thing. Yeah, apart from that, I'll go through all the other features, but if you do know about the previous product or the current lineup for the ZS EV, you don't have to go through the rest. The rest is all the same across the range. But if you are interested in any other things, I'll go from the beginning to show you all the vehicle features here and there. Alright, so let's start from the outside. So now we have a full LED headlights and LED daytime running lights. On the ZS EV, you don't have the fog lights, by the way, but everything's full LED. And you do have auto light and auto high beam that's available on all the ZS EV. And on the side, we have a 17-inch wheels. So this is alloy wheels, but with hubcaps outside. It come with the Maxxis tires. So these not the Michelin tires, come with the other ZS EV standard range, but it's still a pretty good, decent tires, premium brand, that's no problem. At the rear, we have the same thing, LED tail lights, and underneath fog lights and reflection at the back. Parking sensors, 360 camera on the vehicle, that's all standard. On the top, we have the standard roof rails, silver colored, and the aerial on the top. So yeah, this is how the car looks like. Keyless entry start and push button start as always on the all new MG ZS EV. And then at the front, we have our charging port. This particular charging port supports Type 2 on the top and then CCS combined for DC charging. So the CCS would be able to charge up to around 80 to 90 kilowatts on the power boost. And then the Type 2 supports up to 3-phase 11 kilowatts. So charging at home using a small cable behind the vehicle, the slow charge, you will be able to charge this vehicle in nearly a full day, 25 to 30 hours. That's the slowest charge with the Type 2, which leads us to the back. You have a charging cable underneath, and then if you install something like a 7 kilowatts charger at home, single phase, you'll be able to charge this vehicle in about 8 to 9 hours, I would say, and 11 kilowatts gonna result about 6 hours to 7 hours to fully charge this sort of vehicle. And the boot, we have 2 floor sort of leveling on the top. It's nice and flat, or if you want more space, you can drop it down. Underneath, we have a tire fixing kit or mobility kit in case if you have puncture. There's no spare wheel on this vehicle. This is just a storage space. On the right, we have a triangle warning light, warning sign in case you have a problem. Basically, these can be taken off, tethering points at the back. You can drop the seats on each end, and manual tailgate as always on the ZS range. And if you open the rear door, this is how the rear seats looks like. So as standard, we have thin synthetic leather on the ZS EV higher spec long range and ISOFIX points, and just yeah, nice touch, everything red stitchings across all the ZS EV range. Behind the seats, we have 2 USB-C charging, one USB-A and one USB-C charging, and air vents at the back. That's always handy. And side pocket behind the seats. On the top, we have a panoramic sunroof that opens the cover, open the shade if you like to. Seating position is quite good. We get very soft touch on the seats, so no problem at all. And open the driver door. So on the driver's seat, we have electric adjustment, forward, backwards, up and down, and recline, 6-way driver adjustment. On the passenger, that's just manual adjustment, forward and backwards, and recline. In seats, still the same seats as ZS EV, and then sunroof, just like that. We have some buttons on the top, allow you to control everything. If we jump inside, this is how the interior looks like. So again, exactly same interior as the ZS EV Essence, or even the same interior as the ZS EV Excite in standard range. So first thing, we have a full digital dashboard with the speedo, with the passenger power, with all the information in the center, showing you all the functions, all the connectivity, all the safety technologies you need to know, and consumption, everything. Indicator is on the left, and windscreen wiper is on the right. Auto rain sensing, by the way. Door handles, window control, these are pretty easy. And some controls on the steering, plus the cruise control behind the steering. And if we go into the center screen, this is a 10.1-inch display. So this is the all-new system available on the ZS EV. So first thing, we have the charging settings, and we have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, both connected with the USB ports. So no wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, by the way. If you do want to use wireless, you just go to the Bluetooth phone call and connectivity. And radio and music screen is this, and navigation is this. It's inbuilt navigation. And then on the top, we have a quick menu that allows you to check all the quickly adjust volume and all that things. On the left, we have the another secondary screen that allows you to go through the safety technologies or setup for other things. AC allows you to have the heated seats at the front, and we do have auto climate control on this vehicle as well. So yeah, 360 camera, that's standard as well across all the ZS EV range, so that allows you to check everything around you, or do 3D, so you have animation around the vehicle. Again, that's quite handy. Yeah, that's pretty much that. And in the settings, we do have a feature called Bind the Vehicle that allows you to connect your smartphone with the MG iSmart information. If you would like to that particular information, make sure you check my other video about MG iSmart for New Zealand and Australia. And in the vehicle, we have quite a lot of safety features in terms of all the safety technologies at the front. We do have lane departure warning, lane keep assistance, And other things we do have is blind spot detection, so the wind mirror light will light up on the side. And we have front collision warning, emergency braking, adaptive cruise control with traffic jam assist, and the rear driving assist is your blind spot, speed sign recognition, which is speed assist, and does give you warning and everything. And obviously you can get a tow bar on this vehicle, and towing capacity is 500 kilograms. That allows you to tow a small trailer, small jet ski, or small items or bike racks, stuff like that if you wish. And you can engage the towing mode if the vehicle is towing. Yeah, other than that, underneath we have all the charging ports, USB-A, USB-C, 12-volt socket, and a wireless phone charging for your QI wireless phone. And then mode, these buttons. First one, you can change different driving mode between sport, normal, and eco. Curves, that allows you to change your regeneration program from number 3 to number 2 to number 1, all the way aggressive, medium, and light. Battery, it just shows the battery information on the top. Pretty easy. We have the different gear selector compared to other cars. All you need to do is just twist around to go into reverse, neutral drive, or push down from the top, go into park. Electric handbrake will automatically disengage and engage when you start driving, and auto hold for your traffic jam and stuff like that. 2 cup holders, that's pretty easy, and a small center console unit, plus a decent sized glove box with your owner's manual, everything. On the left we have the pockets as standard, on the right we have the pockets as standard as well. At the front, small standard rear view mirror, and USB charging for your dash cam if your dash cam supports USB. Underneath we have sunglasses holder, just one, and lighting control plus the sunroof control. Press this to open the glass, and you can open the sunroof, either tilt just like that or push back just like that. Cool, so that's pretty much all about a quick tour of the ZSEV Essence in the long range, available in Australia and New Zealand. For pricing, the New Zealand price currently is $64,990 plus ORC before government rebate. And if you're looking to purchase one, make sure you contact me. My name is Jerry. I work for Abbott MG in Ormston or Pukekohe. And if you would like to see more MG videos in the future, make sure you subscribe and like. I've done tons of tutorial videos in my channel, and so make sure you check it out as well. And apart from that, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next video.